ACWELL. Today I'm going to show you my favorites products that I have been using. I've got both makeup and skincare, but the twist for today's video is actually all of these that I'm showing you, they're actually a Korean beauty brands. So I'm really excited. I have been enjoying using Korean beauty for a very long time. I think I've started using Korean beauty because I was watching a lot of Korean American beauty YouTubers, so people like Joan Kim or Edward Villa, Sunny. So they are all the people that I've like watched, and I'm just like, I really want to try those products, and I've been trying those products since, and I've been loving it. And these are the favorites that I use all the time. I would like repurchase some of it, and I have repurchased a few of these a few times even. So yeah, so I will let's get started, because actually I just realized there's quite a lot of products, but I'm trying to stick to like 2 per category, so then it's not too crazy. Yeah, so I'm gonna try to do this in the order of like my skincare routine and then makeup, so then it makes sense in my head, and hopefully it will make sense for you guys as well. If you are wondering where I get my Korean beauty products from, so I live in Melbourne, Australia. So when I first started on Korean beauty, wanting to buy Korean beauty, it was so difficult to get them. You have to get them from like international website, like online, and the shipping cost will be like ridiculous. But now I think Korean beauty has picked up, and you can find them in Sephora, even in Mecca. And you can also find Korean beauty online. I usually go to Nudie Glow or Soko Glam. Those 2 are the ones that I sort of go back to and trust very much, as well as stylekorean.com as well. That's the other one that I also go to. Yeah, but some of these products that I mentioned there's some of it that I actually purchased when I went to Korea because I couldn't find it online anywhere. But yeah, I will let you know which one that would be. But actually I think there's only like 1 or 2. But yeah, so let's get to it. First of all, disclaimer, I buy all these products myself, by the way. I am not sponsored by any of this website that I mentioned before. I do really use all these products, and I do really go to these websites and purchase from them. So yeah. Oh, second disclaimer, I'm not wearing any makeup today because I spent the whole day with my mom. We went to the market and we went to church, so I've just been like putting makeup, like I've got makeup on in the morning, but I've just got home and I just want to take my face off, so I'm not wearing any makeup right now. Sorry about that. But anyway, it doesn't matter. We're doing this right now. So I'm gonna start with skincare. According to my skincare routine, I'm gonna start with cleansers. So I've got 2 cleansers here. This one shouldn't be a surprise to anyone that have watched my videos before, because I like adore this so much. So this is the Cosrx LowPH Good Morning Gel Cleanser. I love to use this every morning. Pretty sure this is maybe my like 4th tube. Really light scent, foams up, and it's really good. And I think this is the first gel cleanser, like Korean brand gel cleanser that I try, and I've tried a few other since, and I still go back to this one. So this one here is a personal favorite, and the other cleanser that I've got is actually a recent favorite, which is the Troiareuke ACSEN Oil Cut Cleansing. So I know that this is a little bit more like expensive, the brand, compared to, let's say, like the Cosrx. But what I like about this one is that it doesn't foam. It comes out like a gel cleanser, but I treat it like I'll use it on dry skin, like similar to how I would apply an oil cleanser. I'll use it on dry skin and then just sort of try to like put water on it and emulsify it, and then wash it off the first time. And then I was like, I don't think that's working. And then I realized that maybe I should use it like a normal like second cleanse. So after I remove my makeup with my oil cleanser, and then I use this like a second cleanse on a damp skin, and it works much better. And I do think that it doesn't dry my skin up. It feels like my skin feels super clean afterwards. I like that it's in like such a sort of like a smaller container, which I take with me traveling last time, and this is like such a good cleanser, even just as like on its own. Yeah, so I really like this. And second one, so I've got, this is kind of like an exfoliating, because it's like a pad with that's soaked in like acid, so it's sort of like a gentle exfoliation, which is the Cosrx One Step Original Clear Pad. So it's this is the old packaging. I know that they've recently repackaged a lot of their products, but I like Cosrx products because I think they are pretty, like, you know, they're gentle even if you have sensitive skin. It's functional and it's straightforward. It's very easy to use. Basically what this is like, it's a pad that's been soaked in acid with like a little bit of a bumpy side on one side and like a softer side on the other. I just use this after cleanse, so just swipe it on my face, and that gives your skin, like, because of the acid that's in it, it just helps to gently exfoliate all the dead skin cells from your skin, which is what I normally do. I seldom use, like, I hardly use any like actual granule exfoliation anymore. I prefer acid exfoliation, whether it's in like a toner or a serum or like a pad like this. But this is one of the ones that I really enjoy. Essence are, or hydrating toner. I've got two Essence here. They're sort of both kind of towards the end of the line. So this one is the one from Hanskin. So I know you can get this at Soko Glam, but I got mine when I went to Korea. I bought it in Olive Young. This one is slightly thicker compared to a lot of toner, like watery essence where it's like really liquidy. These ones actually quite thick texture, but I feel like I don't need to like layer up, because like I just put one and that's like more than enough for my skin. If you do have a dry skin, maybe you do prefer it to like layer it up a few times, because it's really nice and it's really hydrating. You can feel that surge of hydration in your skin. I'm almost finished. I'm glad that I can get them from Soko Glam, because I actually really do enjoy this one. This is definitely a on the repurchase list. It's like a 300 ml and it lasts me so long that it's just like, I don't know, it just lasts for such a long time. So I think it's a really good value for money. So yeah, so these one's one of my favorite, and they've also have repackaged too. I seem to remember seeing a different package on the Soko Glam website, so I'm pretty sure they have repackaged this as well. But yeah, so this one, love this one very much. The next one, it's, again, I've mentioned this a few times, so that's the Laneige Cream Skin. I'm not gonna talk about it anymore. I've just really love this product. This one, if you're in Australia, you can get this from Sephora. So yeah, so you can definitely try it and see what all the hype is about. Gonna move on because I don't want to bombard you with the same products. The next one, these ones actually a you know what I realized? I don't actually have like a serum or like an ampoule from a Korean brand, because I do use a lot of like sort of like a salicylic serum, lactic serum, which I think a lot of Korean brands are very much into, like a gentler approach to skincare routine. So I know they do have like a salicylic serum and all these things as well, but I found that I'm just more drawn towards the mainstream exfoliation, like Good Genes from Sunny Riley, or I would use the Drunk Elephant Sukari Baby Facial, so that's sort of what I sort of normally use. But so for Korean, I sort of use all the essence and the cleansers, but I just realized a lot of the Korean brands beauty products that I use, they don't actually have like a strong serum or anything. But I mean, it doesn't matter, but just thought I'd put it out there. So the next one that I'm going to talk about is the ACWELL number 3 Aquazene Effector. So these one I got from, can you see? Cover my face. So these ones I got it when I was in Korea, from one of the beauty store there. I know ACWELL is a brand that is quite difficult to find online, but I really do enjoy their cream, their face cream, and also this one. So this one is, I believe this is kind of meant to be used as like either a serum before your moisturizer, or you can, I think for me, because I've got quite a oily skin, this is actually a good sort of day cream because it's super light. And when you put this on, I don't know if you can see, but ooh, so it comes out like a gel thing, but when you massage it into your skin, it's just sort of breaks down to almost like a very light watery consistency that is just like moisturize your skin, and it doesn't have much scent. I noticed that a lot of ACWELL products, they don't have much fragrance, which is really good, but it's just super light. And I think this is like a really effective day cream for me. So really enjoy this. This is almost finished because it's like I've used it a long time ago, so I don't know what I'm gonna do when it's finished, because I'm literally trying to look for ACWELL online, but it's so difficult. So if any of you know where I can find ACWELL brand online that shipped to Australia, please let me know in the comments below. I'll be very grateful. The next one, let's go to I'm gonna just get this over and done with. Sheet mask. Yes, sheet mask is definitely like such a staple in a Korean skincare routine. These ones that I got is from Nature Republic. Let me tell you this, I got this when I was overseas, when I was in Korea. Funny story about Korean shopping in Korea for Korean skincare is like a whole nother experience, because I've literally when I went to Seoul, I stay in a place called Myeongdong, which is, I think if you're familiar with, if you've traveled to Korea before, if you're familiar with Korean, I don't know, videos, culture, whatever, you would know what Myeongdong is. It's like basically a crazy shopping land for tourists. Like, it's a whole area of just shops. And when I went there, I don't know, maybe it was because the time that I went there, when I went to most of the shop, they have a thing called 1+1, which is you buy one product and you get the exact same product full price for free, which is, I work in the beauty retail here in Australia, and I was so mind blown by that concept of like just getting one full-size product because you're buying one. And then I realized how competitive it is for a lot of Korean beauty brands, because literally in the area of Myeongdong alone, there's so many shops of just rows and rows of shops of beauty products, and if you're not competitive in your offering, I don't think you will be able to make any money. So I get that, but it was just crazy. So anyway, that's a long way around to the story of sheet mask. So I had 20,000 won or something like that left. Like, let's say I have $20 left in my cash in my wallet, and I was at the airport, and I thought in Incheon airport, and I thought, what am I gonna do with the money, right? Because I'm not gonna use it in Australia, obviously, because it's Korean money. So I looked around in the duty free and I said, oh, I can buy a sheet mask, and that could be my, you know, gift for everybody, for all my friends. That could be like a little souvenirs that I took from Korea, the sheet mask. So I went to Nature's Republic counter in, I think it was a Sheila duty free. Went there and I said, I have this much money, which is actually, I don't think it's a lot. Like it's not a lot. Like I think it's like $2 or something like that. I don't know. Anyway, and I said, what can I get? And then she was like, oh, you can get a sheet mask. And then so it's a pack of 40 sheet masks. And she said, because you buy 40, you get another 40 for free. And then I was like, oh my god. So when I paid for it, I literally have one shopping bag of just sheet mask, and I've been giving it, and I promise you I've given it to all my friends. Everyone that works with me got sheet mask. All my friends got sheet masks, as like literally everybody, and I am still left with so many of them. So yeah, so you know that Korean skincare routine where you do one sheet mask per day? Yeah, I can do 2 per day, and I would still have so many left for the rest of the year, I would say. So yeah, so sheet masks, definitely. These ones just the standard cotton ones, but I really like, they have one that's a hydrogel one, which I really enjoy. I feel like it's really cooling, it's really nice and hydrating, so I think that's a really good option if you can get the hydrogel one. But I know that these sheet masks are everywhere, it's super easy to find. So sheet mask, these is just the one that I like, because I think it's because I like this one because it's sort of like everything is different. So you've got metacassite, you've got allantoin, which is like a good hydrating one, and then these ones got like a AHA, BHA one, so it has a different function. So yeah, I like these ones. Let me put this down. Oh dear, just gotta. Okay, let's move on to the moisturizer. So these moisturizer, I've only got one that I want to show you, and then we'll move on to like sleeping mask and whatever not. This one is the Neogen Vita Duo Cream Joan Day and Joan Night Cream. So this one is the collaboration between Neogen, one of my favorite Korean beauty brands, and Joan Kim, which is one of my favorite Korean beauty guru on YouTube. So yeah, so I like the idea of having your day and your night cream in the one jar, because when you travel, the convenience of this is just like ace. So like the idea of, I'm just gonna put this away before I dropped everything. So the idea of this is almost finished, by the way. So you've got your day cream and you've got your night cream on this side. Your day cream is like the one that's loaded with, your day cream is the one that's loaded with vitamin C, and it has the green tea, which is very calming. And then your night cream has like vitamin E and also lavender, which is nice and calming. The texture is quite different. Your day cream is more like of a thicker cream, and your night cream is like a sort of like a really light gel texture. Honestly, I do prefer the day cream more than a night cream, because I can see the difference in when I use the day cream every day. Like it helps with like fading my acne scarring. I think it just makes my my sunscreen just works more effectively. The night cream, I don't know if it's like the lavender scent, to me that's sort of throwing me off a little bit, because I really love the gel texture, but I think the lavender scent is just a little too strong. But overall, this is definitely a really good moisturizer. I am definitely, once I finish this, it's definitely on my repurchase list, because I don't know if it's gonna run forever or if it's gonna be like, it's been around for a year, but I don't know if it's gonna continue or if it's gonna be something that's limited edition. I hope not, because it's a really good cream. So yeah, so super handy for travel because it's day and night together. But yeah, this one is the other one. I'm gonna go to I'm gonna talk about this one because it's more like a spot treatment. I do get a bit of a like a hormonal breakouts every now and then. So when I do, I really like putting this on. So this is the Cosrx. Ooh, my face, be gone. It's the Cosrx Centella Blemish cream. So it's just like a white, like sort of cream like this. So it's like a spot treatment. You just put it straight onto where you got your blemishes. It doesn't, obviously, it doesn't like make it disappear overnight, but it does helps with like drying the spot and just reducing the size of it, and also the redness, which it definitely helps a lot. So yeah, it has Centella asiatica, which is like the star ingredients when it comes to like calming and soothing and treating like blemishes. So these ones are really good cream. If you have a lot of like sort of, if you're affected by spot, this is what I would recommend for you as well. And I'm gonna go to sleeping mask. I think these two are the ones that I've been really liking. So the first one is the Laneige water sleeping mask. So I think this is like almost like a cult favorite. A lot of people really like it. I think a lot of people, if you have a bit of if you're a lot more sensitive skinned person, I think this one, it has like, it's definitely had a fragrance, definitely has fragrance in it. But I found that if you like, my skin's pretty tough, so this has been like really good for just like every like night when you feel like you need to like hydrate and just really replenish the water content of your face. These ones I found it to be really good, but because it's like the texture is really light, so I really like it. Even as like even just as like a night cream, I actually really do enjoy this one. The other one, which is like a recent discovery, I know that technically Glow Recipe is like, it's Korean American brand, it started, but you know, it's produced in Korea, so I just categorize it as a Korean beauty brand. So it's Glow Recipe, the Watermelon Glow Sleeping Mask. So this is the travel size. Because I haven't finished this, so I'm not gonna like buy the big size, but I was so glad when Mecca launched Glow Recipe and they've got them in travel size first, so I can actually try first, because I don't know whether I'm gonna like it or not. It has like that, literally it smells, it doesn't have the artificial scent of watermelon, it smells like real watermelon, so I really like that. I also got the avocado one, but I do prefer this one much more than the avocado one. I love the texture of this one, super light, and really like, I can feel like it's really hydrating because of the watermelon scent. I love watermelon, obsessed with watermelon. So it's like my favorite fruits ever. So yeah, these ones are really good because of just the lightness of it all. So I think I found that by looking at this too, I just really like the, what do you call it, like the lighter texture of them all. So yeah, so these ones are really good. There's so many sleeping masks, by the way, when it comes to Korean beauty brands that I haven't tried, but these are the ones that I've tried so far and I've really loved. Before we move on to makeup, I'm gonna do a really quick mention on the sunscreen. I really love the Missha Sun Milk Essence SPF 50 PA+++. These, I think the moment I discovered Japanese/Korean sunscreen, I've just never stopped wearing sunscreen, because beforehand I never wear sunscreen on my face because I hate the scent and the texture of just a regular sunscreen for my body, let alone putting it on my face. But when I discover the Japanese and Korean brand sunscreen, it's so good. It's like so light. The scent is really like, it's almost like no scent, but it has like a slight fresh floral scent, really light textured, and most of them are SPF 50, so which I really enjoy. So these ones are one of my favorite. The other one that I really like is actually these one, which is the ACWELL, oops, sorry, the other way around. The ACWELL Dermild Airy Sun Control Stick. So this is like it's like a stick sunscreen. So it's like this, and you just apply it like, you know, like how you would apply like your stick foundation. I like these because of how handy this is. Like, for example, today I spent the whole day with mom. We just went to the market, went to church, and I didn't really want to wear like foundation or too much makeup because I wear makeup every day for work. So when I'm off, I prefer to not wear my makeup. So these is super handy. So I just sort of like slap it on, and then I carry it with me, and if I feel like after like 4 hours I can reapply. So it's really handy, really handy. It's kind of like a fun discovery. So I got this when I was in Korea as well, and I've just been really liking using it since. So yeah, sunscreen. Now we're gonna move on to makeup very quickly because, like I said, I am a skincare person and I don't wear as much makeup, but these are the products that have been so impressive for me when in terms of Korean beauty brands. So I was like, yeah, I'm gonna definitely have them on my like repurchase list when I finish. But the first one I'm going to talk about is actually a primer. So it's these one, which is the J.One Jelly Pack Dramatic Firming Skin with Improved Elasticity and Pore Smoothing. So this is meant to be like a primer we used before makeup. The first time I hear about this was definitely by watching like Korean beauty YouTubers, and then I was like, I'm gonna try it. I don't really normally wear primer, but I'm gonna try it. So tried it, and it was super thick and sticky, and I was like, what is this? And I didn't know whether I'm gonna like it or not. And then for every day, honestly, I don't need to use this because I don't necessarily have to have my makeup to last till like 12 a.m. So this is something that you use as a primer if you want your makeup to stay on your skin 24 hours, because it is so like tacky and thick and sticky that I think your makeup would just stick onto this on your face. But I really do. The reason why I like it because it's different. I've never seen a primer from any sort of like mainstream makeup brand that has this consistency, because I think this is meant to be for like that perfect long-lasting makeup look. So these ones are really a good one if you wanna try something a little bit different in terms of your primer, something that would help you your makeup last for a very long time. This one's really good. So if I go to like weddings, like a friend's wedding or a party or something, I would definitely use this one as my primer. But for every day, I definitely don't use this. It's just like a special occasion thing. Okay, so that one. Okay, so obviously cushion foundation has to be in this because I don't know, cushion foundation is like everything. So these ones is the Cosrx clear, you'll see a pattern, right? So clear fit blemish cushion. So it's this one here. Ooh, nice and sleek black packaging. It has the cushion here, which actually I don't use. I just use like a normal brush, and this one has sort of like kind of like a mochi feel to it, so like a little cushy feel to it. This is in, what color is this? I forgot. I think this is like 23. Yeah, 23. So it's still quite like, it's kind of like the closest thing to my skin color. I have a little bit of a like sort of like a more yellow undertone, but a little bit on the tanner side of things. So a lot of Korean makeup brands, they have like a more lighter shade, although now there's like a few like Innisfree and all these ones that already have sort of like a more like wider range of skin tone. But a lot of the cushions kind of tend to go like 20, 21, 23, but this is number 23. So like that this is it's actually literally super high coverage. Like you just have to go one. That's why I don't use the cushion. Sorry, that's why I don't use the this thing, because if I do, it's like literally like super like high coverage. So I use brush, and then I just sort of dip my brush really lightly, and then sort of like brush it around my face, and it's like it gives it more like a medium coverage rather than a high coverage. Really like this because of that, because I don't use a lot. It lasts for a long time. So I really like these one. I believe you can get this online, but yeah, so I'm pretty sure this is like something that you can like oh, maybe this is not refillable. I don't know, I never try anyway because I can't get the refill. Maybe I can, I don't know. Anyway, so these ones are really good. I really like this. This is one of my favorite cushion. I've tried a Laneige cushion before, but that was way too bright. Face Shop cushion, the Face Shop brand cushion before, which I mean, it's okay, I enjoy it, but I really in terms of like coverage and long lasting and how much the staying power, these ones are really good. And also I think because these are meant to be with Cosrx products, they sort of are very mindful about creating products that are for sensitive skin or even acne prone skin. So a lot of the ingredients are nothing too sort of like that would irritate or cause any breakouts. So yeah, so I really like this one. These one is definitely, I didn't even get this when I was in Korea. A Korean friend of mine actually got it for me online. So this is a Lohacell pressure, what is it, no sebum loose powder. So this one is, I first heard about this from, I think it was like a Sunny Dahe channel, and so she's a Korean YouTuber, and she has an Indonesian channel too, because I'm Indonesian, so woo. Yeah, and so she raved about this one, and I really want to try it, and obviously could not find it anywhere. Even when I went to Korea, could not find it. But my Korean friend found it online, and she said, oh, I can get it for you. So she got it for me. It's a finishing powder, loose powder, and it is so fine. Like in terms of the like, I don't know, it's so finely milled. And when you put it on your face, it just gives you the softest sort of softest complexion. I don't know how to describe it, but it is so good that when you like put it on over your like foundation, your skin looks super flawless, and then it just sort of it has like, it just super smooth as well. And I don't know, I really think this is like some of like a really good like finishing loose powder as well, like a really great setting powder. You can definitely bake with this if you bake your makeup, because it's just so fine, and it's just really good. So yeah, and it lasts you for a long time. Like I've used this like almost every day, like yeah, almost every day, and then I've still got so much of it. So definitely, listeners, I would highly recommend. Okay, I don't have a lot to go, but I'm gonna talk about lip products now. So I'm gonna start with this one, which is the Laneige sleeping mask for lip. This one's actually in grapefruit. I like the scent of this. These ones are the reason why I love this sleeping mask is because it's super like thick and like really sticky, and I feel like, okay, I'm really what do you call it, nourishing my lips, because I do get dry lips every now and then, especially in winter time. My lip just around the area gets really dry, so these helps tremendously. And I like that it's really citrusy scent, like it's grapefruit, so I just really enjoy this one as well. As a base for like a matte lipstick, I think it's too sticky, but as like on its own, before you go to bed, just put this on. This one like really helps my lips, so yeah. Lipstick, so actually I'm just gonna do it all together because it's kind of like lips and eyes and lips. I've only got one eyeshadow palette that I love and use a lot, and this one is from 3CE. 3CE, this one is in the color Smoother, so it's a multi-eye color palette. This is all matte. Oh god, lose the power. Matte shadows like this, so it's not shine because I normally just use matte. I never really use much shine eyeshadows anyway. I really love 3CE Style Nanda makeup, and I think because they're, you know, they're super it's nicely pigmented, but it's also still very, very soft. Like if you're used to the like Western beauty brands, like maybe let's say the Naked palette from Urban Decay, that color payoff is really, really heavily pigmented. With Korean beauty products, they're always very subtle, very light, but it still gives you it gives you enough sort of like you can see the color. It looks really lovely, and I just use this for every day because the color is very neutral, so it's an everyday color palette. You can still do a, oh my god, I still have this. I thought I didn't anymore. You can definitely use like a smoky eye with like a darker brown coloring, but also like for every day, I normally just sort of use like this that's those are the 5 colors that I use like on a daily basis. So these ones are my favorite, and sticking to 3CE just because this is actually the 3CE Style Nanda Lily Maymac collaboration. This one is the matte lipstick in the color Holy Rose, so it looks like the packaging looks like this, which are really, really nice. I tend to, for lipstick, go for a lot of burnt rose, darker, sort of like a burnt red coloring, like almost like a brick color. So these ones is no different. So I'm gonna put this on there so you can see the color. Ta-da! So it's really I just really like whether applying it really lightly, just sort of dabbing it on your lips, or actually do like a really thick like prominent lip. This color has just been like really, really good for me. So really, really like this one. The next one is actually from Innisfree. It's still a lip product. It is their Innisfree Real Fit Velvet Lipstick. This is color number 3, which I think it's just like a really light, sort of a nice pinky color. Ta-da! So this one's like a little bit more like pinky with a slight coral, but on my lips it's sort of just like a very neutral, kind of like my lips but better kind of coloring. I like the feel of this one because it's kind of like, it's not matte, so it's not like drying like a matte lipstick, but it's not glossy either, so it's just have that like sort of velvety finish, which I really like in lipstick. This one, and the last one in terms of lip product that I want to talk about is actually the Chosungah version 22. So you can get this in Mecca Maxima, I believe. These ones are what I normally, so it's like a lip tint and a lip gloss. So I normally don't really use the gloss very much, but so the gloss is like really nice and sticky. Most of the time I just use the tint. And the reason why I use the tint is because literally they stained your whoa. So this is like a nice and red, really, really red color. They stain your lips, and they last on your lips for like literally all day. Whether it's like you're eating, you're drinking, whatever it is that you do, the lip tint stays on your lips all day, which I think a lot of Korean lip tint, like Korean brands lip tint does that. But these ones, I really like the color, really nice and sort of like really red. So if I like, even if I just do that, I just take a little bit from my hand and just put it on, like you can see the different. And what I like is you can use it for your cheek as well. So yeah, so look how like crazy it stains your finger. I'm gonna have trouble getting rid of this, I can guarantee you that, but I really, really love their lip tint. So this one. Now last but not least, I just thought before I go, I'm gonna slip this in there, which is the hair oil that I've been loving and using every day because this has been so good. It's the Mise Perfect Serum. I literally discovered it. So when I colored, I don't color my hair often, but you know, with age you've got gray hair, right, ladies? Yeah. So vanity got the better of me, and I purchased a the hair, I think it's called the bubble Mise the bubble foam hair coloring kit, which has this sample of this inside. And so I color my hair, whatever, and then I use this, and I really enjoy it at first, and I'm like, yeah, whatever, I'm just gonna use it. And then I purchased the whole bottle because I really enjoy the scent and I like the texture of the oil, blah 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 blah. Then people around me, like people that works with me, they would ask me, you know, what are you using in your hair? It's like really shiny, blah blah blah. And I said, oh, this this is what I've been using, and I've recommended it to my friends. It's like really kind of like a thick gel texture, but it's like a, I normally just wash my hair and then put this on and then dry my hair. It has like a really subtle fresh scent, which I don't mind and I really enjoy. But the fact that people notice the difference in my hair and I don't notice it, I use it because I enjoy using it, definitely worth the mention. So the Mise Perfect Serum, so cute. So that one's there. So that is everything. Yay! So I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm looking at it, I'm like, oh, this is gonna be a bit of a long video, but no worries, because I've literally do both skincare and makeup at the same time. If you have your own favorite K-beauty product, share with me. Do leave a comment down below. Let me know what you like. If you have anything that you think I should try, let me know. Leave a comment down below. That's it. Thank you so much for watching this video. I will see you next time with another one. Bye bye.